10 a.m. Eastern, the first day, or I should say, technically the second day of NFL free agency. Crazy stuff. Definitely going to impact the sports card market a lot. Some good, specifically for me, in my theories. Some are good, some are bad. I think a lot of it is good though. So it's gonna be really interesting, this conversation. I know a bunch of people are gonna call in, freaking out that Tua went to the Falcons. Kyler is probably gonna go to the Vikings. It seems like. But what I'll do is let's connect Instagram. Hold on a second, guys. I'll let you guys join. And then once I'm done, what I like to do on Tuesdays is kind of go over cards I'm buying. Just go on eBay, look at things, and give you guys a gist of what I'm looking to buy, and then go into questions. I know there's going to be a lot of questions today, which is good. All right. Instagram does not like to connect. Okay, all good. What's up, everybody? Let's get into it. YouTube's live. Eric Michaels show live. All right, cool. Sweet. All right, we're good. We're live. Let's look on eBay. So eBay, I have not looked since free agency started, and this is going to be interesting. So I'm just curious, what cards are ending in auction? So McCarthy, I'm curious how his cards are doing. So it does look like, I think Kyler Murray is going to go there. I think. I don't know if he should, because why would you want to compete with McCarthy? But let's see. I have a BGS 10 of this card. I paid $650 for it, so it looks like the last sale is a little bit lower. Malik Willis. I wonder if his stuff is starting to climb. He was a good buy. I'm very proud of. Oh yeah, this is something good. This is something I want for sure. Yeah, Malik Willis, goodbye. And with all these guys moving, right, like there's a lot of attention on like Penix and McCarthy and all the young guys. I think it's a great opportunity to buy something like this. Like I'm gonna I'm gonna bid on this right now because I don't want to forget it. Let me just bid on this card of Trevor Lawrence, because unfortunately I can't show you guys what I bid anymore because we have some thieves. 2021 Trevor Lawrence orange prism. Let's see what we sell for nowadays. PSA 10 out of 249. This card sold for $576 last. Wow. Sale before that to $366. Interesting. This card's already at $610. Wow. Kind of expensive. Maybe I won't buy it. Maybe I'll stay away from that one. See what else is out there. All the downtowns. I'm not the biggest fan. White Sparkle Love. That's a nice card. This is a nice card. Might look into buying that. I think people are going to freak out with Michael Penix. I believe he's still going to be the starter. We don't know, obviously, but he should start. And then once he stinks, or probably get it injured, Tua will take over. But I'd imagine they let Penix rip because you kind of know what you're getting into. I think Tua in the dome with all those weapons will be good. I wonder if Tua cards are up. That would be an interesting thing to look at. As you can see, there's not a lot of them sold. No huddle, Malik Willis. So yeah, the gig is up on Malik Willis. Now he's a full-fledged starter, obviously franchise quarterback for the Dolphins. So probably still buy him, but now his cards are going to be more expensive. I'm curious if we just open up another tab of eBay. I wonder if what Malik Willis cards have sold since he got signed. Let's see. I don't think a lot of people realized that he was going to get a big contract. So let's see, this is a good example. This card is Blue Ice card that sold for $395 before he got signed. Let's see what this card was doing. Malik Willis, Blue Ice, $395. There it is. And before that, Are there any sales? PSA 10 at 780. Yeah, look at that. Wow. Look at this. His stuff is going. This is only one card, and it's just a random card. So, but his a Blue Ice Raw did 174, and then $200. This looks like the same card. It just wasn't paid for. And PSA 10. Wow, that was in December. But look at the last sale, 395. Wow, his stuff is going to go up a lot. I hope you guys bought some. Hope you guys listen to your boy. McCarthy, we'll see. Penix, Daniels, I think it's still a safe investment. But now I'm kind of scared to buy Malik Willis because this is stuff going to be, up a lot because now the gig's up. Stroud, I still think is solid. There's your boy Stroud. There's your boy Stroud. All right, why don't we get into the callers? That's some of the stuff on eBay. When do you plan to propose, brother? I don't. Is my girlfriend in here? No, she's not. She's not in here, right? She's not allowed in here. All right. Callers have started. Let's see who's gonna curse me out that Tua went to the Falcons. That's what I want to know. Let's open it up. All right. Cool. Sweet. Mr. Safe, first caller.
Hello.
Mr. Safe.
Good morning. How are you?
Doing well. How are you?
I'm very well. It seems like all what you preached for is coming true.
Well, I didn't expect Tua to go to the Falcons, but Penix is still, I would imagine, is still going to be the starter. So I wouldn't. I'm not. It's not something to freak out about.
No, I get what you. But generally, the premises of the people that you kind of like support are like the people are up right now.
Yep.
However, I do see it the other way. I see like Penix is gonna probably play better because Tua's. I mean, I don't think he'll be more than what he has ever been.
Yeah, I could actually foresee a world where Penix will probably get injured because he always does. And then I could see Tua doing very well in that dome with all those weapons. I could see it. I mean, I don't know, but
this is Miami, for God's sake. It's not like it's snowing.
Yeah,
and 10-degree weather with wind chill and stuff like that.
Yeah, you're right. But the Falcons actually have a pretty good defense and a good offensive line and a great running back. I mean, he kind of had that. He kind of had that in Miami with Achane, but I could see them like running the ball much more. Mike McDaniels didn't like to run the ball a lot. I could just see it. It's just a gut feeling. I could just see it. Stefanski's a good coach, but for
my
money,
gut feeling is the other way. Exactly. It's like Penix is probably going to do good enough, and if he gets injured or something like this, then Tua's going to come in and not really do well.
Yeah,
but we'll see. We'll see.
Yeah, you never know. But Penix will still be the starter to open up the season. He should be, unless he really screws up. So in terms of his value going up or down, I don't see Tua affecting it at all. His value is up a lot since in the past 2 months. But yeah, the only question mark of the guys I've been talking about is McCarthy, right? If Kyler Murray goes there, I think Kyler would be the starter, I guess, right? So that'd be the only worry thing. But yeah, most of it's come true.
We'll see. So I did something that I don't usually do, but it's paid off big time. I bought a hobby box. Actually, I bought 5 hobby boxes.
Oh wow!
I was planning to keep them sealed.
Okay.
I was planning them to keep all sealed.
Okay.
And then my son was like, because I buy a lot of sealed wax that I keep them sealed.
Yeah.
And that's the Upper Deck series too. And my son was like, "Oh, let's open one."
Okay.
And I opened one, and we pulled. I mean, I don't know what's wrong with them with that box because it seems like they beefed it up so well. First, I mean, I picked up 3 cards. Each one is about, I don't know, maybe like at least $500.
What was the product? The hobby box product?
It's Upper Deck Series 2. The new.
Okay.
the new sets.
Yep.
And so I pulled a Matthew Schaefer Outburst Young Guns.
Nice.
That's number one. And then the part why I'm telling you this is that because I want to tell you what do you think I should do. And the other one is the Clear Cut Population 500, also Schaefer.
Okay.
And those are hard to pull. And the other one is Connor McDavid Gold Dazzlers, and the gold is like one in every 3,000 packs or something like this.
Damn, you had some good luck.
Yeah, that was very lucky. Yeah. Well, that's how they want to pull you back into ripping wax, huh?
Yeah, they get you.
Yeah. So I've already packed the Schaefer, both of them, into $150 service PSA. Would you think that's a good move?
Yeah. Are there any comps on those Schaefers?
I think the Outburst, no, but I think the Population 5 sold for like 200 or 215, something like this. You could say like you could write down Population 500, like Schaefer Population 500, and it'll come out. It's a clear card. I don't know if you're familiar with that product.
Yeah, I'm a little familiar. I'm not the expert. The Outburst Schaefer. There's no comps in that, right?
Yeah, no comps, but I see listings for like 1,100 and 1,200 and something like this, and that sounds like probably a little low, honestly, for the Rookie of the Year, arguably.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, I would use the 150 service. The first PSA 10 that gets back is gonna go bananas. So if yours gets a 10, yeah, I would do that.
Yeah, I have the box in my hand right now. I'm dropping it off in the mail.
Yeah, that's If you get a 10, that card will go crazy.
Yeah, that's so you think a good move. And then the other one, I also gonna send it for the same service, like both of them, since it's the same packet, same.
Well, you said the other one, do we know what the McDavid's worth? The gold, whatever it was.
The McDavid, no, but the Bedard sold for 500.
Okay. So, but that was Bedard's rookie, right?
No.
Oh.
The Bedard Dazzler's gold.
So probably do more, I think. Right? I'm not totally sure on a card like that, but yeah, I would use the 150 service, just get the first PSA 10 back and let it rip.
Yeah, I don't think the Dazzlers is gonna 10. I didn't like the edges a little bit. Those they looked funny. So, and it's not rookie, and I'm not a huge fan of keeping non-rookie cards. I usually, even if they're expensive, non-rookie cards for me, I usually just kind of like try to trade them for anything rookie.
Got it. Yeah. If the card can't 10, I'd probably actually sell that raw because it's at its highest state right now. And even if the card gets a 9, it probably won't go up in value much.
Yeah, but that was fun and lucky.
Yeah, it's better to be lucky than good, right?
Yeah, but well, I wouldn't be doing that a lot. I usually keep most of those hobby boxes sealed and stuff like that. I allocate some funds for wax that I keep sealed.
Yeah, hey, we all need to scratch the gambling itch just a little bit, right?
Yeah. Anyway, well, thank you. Enjoyed the time, and it's 65 in Boston. So.
Oh, nice, very nice.
Yeah. Yep, absolutely. Thank you, man.
All right, safe. Talk to you later. Bye. All right. That is safe. And this next one is, all you got to do is call once. I promise. Call once and you're good. I'm calling you back, Buford, Georgia.
Please leave your message.
Hey, you got Eric. You're live.
Hello, Eric. Good morning.
What's up? What's your name?
Jackson,
what's up, man? How may I help?
So last night I was on Market Movers watching. I was interested in what Shohei Ohtani was looking like leading up to the season.
Wait, say that again. Shohei Ohtani, what?
I was seeing like what his prices were leading up to the season.
Okay.
And then, so I was looking at mostly his rookie cards, and I'm noticing for the raw cards the prices are about. Some of them are near like about $90 for a rookie Shohei base.
Okay.
But for the grading and the flipping, PSA. So I'm looking at the Topps Update rookie debut on Market Movers. Raw does about $90. PSA 9 would be $165, and then PSA 10 would be $427, which has higher pop than PSA 9. So I'm wondering, like, why the prices are the way they are, because you'd basically 4x your money if you get a PSA 10, and that's over a 60% rate of happening.
Yeah, what you're saying is not normal. It's because Ohtani is very hot.
Mm-hmm.
And then number 2, even though do you know what the gem rate is on that card?
So PSA 10 is pop 12,500, and PSA 9 is pop 5,000. So
I could just look it up real quick, just so.
Yeah.
Ohtani, 42% graded 10. But you got to keep in mind, like 80 to 90% of those were graded years ago, right? So the raw ones now, maybe the gem rate on them is like 10 to 20%. It's much harder to get a 10. So the prices are like that because there's just Ohtani craze, right? People who just have a lot of money, just, people who love Ohtani, overseas people just pour into his cards. They don't know what gem rate is or population report or anything like that. And then number 2, I wouldn't buy that stuff because it is really hard to find one graded. Like, you could make just as much money buying a Prism card of, Jaden Daniels, who I know is not as good of a player, but it'll make you just as much money, and the card is way easier to find. So, but yeah.
All right. Well, that was my only question. Thank you.
Well, cool. Thanks, man. Thanks for calling in.
Yes, sir.
All right, bye. I think the queue's open after this call. Is there a minimum gem rate you look for when looking at buying cards to grade? If you're newer to cards, I wouldn't go less than 40%, is what I tell people that pay me money. So that's what I would tell you. All right, let's make life easier, not harder. Hey, you got Eric? You're live?
Eric, Matt from Atlanta.
Matt from Atlanta. What's up, man? How may I be at your service?
Man, so started buying raw to gray, started watching your content. I was wasting all my money on whatnot breaks.
It happens.
Stop losing money. Hey, question for you. So I'm getting beat up on some of these raw cards that are coming in with surface issues, dents and dings in the back.
Yeah.
That you really can't see. I mean, I've asked a lot of these. I'm trying to ask for extra pictures, and even then, I can't see anything until it comes in, obviously. So I was wondering, what is, I guess, a good conversion rate, or maybe some tips for looking at these on eBay listings.
Yeah, that's a good question. So since you're newer to buying raw and grading, I would only buy cards with at least a gem rate of 40%.
Mm-hmm.
I wouldn't go less than that. Number 2 is, sometimes seeing surface is impossible. But if you're good, like looking at cards, I bet if you showed me those cards, the online pictures, I'd be able to point out the issues immediately. It's a skill that you must get better at. It's like, I could sit here and show you how to shoot a free throw, but until you've done it 1,000 times, you're not going to be good, right? That's just the reality of it. And then buying cards that have a higher gem rate, you're just going to get less cards in the mail that have problems because they're easier cards to grade. So that's also helps, like, your lack of skill. I'm not saying that in like a derogatory way, but your lack of skill could be compensated by just buying easier cards to grade. And there's plenty of it out there. Like Prism is really hard to grade. Select is way easier.
Sticking with Select and
Mosaic.
Really a lot of Select.
Yeah, Mosaic's an easier one to grade. That's the route you want to go. And even me, or like students who have been in my program for years, like only like 8 to 9 out of 10 cards they buy go in. There's always 1 to 2 out of 10 that don't go into PSA. So keep that in mind. That is just part of the game.
Okay. Yes. I just got to get better at looking at them.
Yeah, it's just a skill, man. It's just it's a skill, just like anything else. When I first started, I mean, dude, when I first started buying cards, I used to buy. This has happened to me on multiple times. I bought cards that I thought were a great deal. Then I realized they were non-autographed when I was looking at autographed comps. So, you know,
Yeah.
everyone starts somewhere, right?
Yeah. Yeah. Exactly. All right, man. Well, yeah.
Oh, I think he was about to say bye, but I think he timed out. Hopefully that helps you out. Gainesville, Florida. Tim Tebow land. We're calling you.
Hello?
Hey, you have Eric. You're live.
Hey, Eric. The last guy actually kind of stole my question a little bit,
Ah.
so I'm gonna I guess kind of switch it up a little bit because I did have kind of multiple.
Yeah, go for it.
So I have been in cards for about 4-ish years now, 3 years. Kind of pandemic is when I got in, and
Okay.
I'm kind of skeptical as far as buying raw cards when it comes to people like Jaden Daniels and stuff, if it's still raw, because he was so hot when he first came in, and you know he had that down year. So kind of have the funds to do it. Am I in a way sometimes better off just buying something that's already a 10, like a silver or something, instead of trying to kind of pick it out raw? Or because I've kind of honestly had bad luck in the past with that, kind of trying to pick out defects and stuff, and then I end up getting killed.
Yeah. So, yeah, buying raw and grading, it's more time consuming. It is a skill that must be learned, so you're not going to be good in the beginning, kind of like I just said to the last guy. But there's nothing that'll make you more money than that, right? Like, I can't give you a strategy that'll make you more money than buying a card of Jaden Daniels today for $100. You get it back as a 10, it's worth $300, but then you get it back in a few months and his card has went up 50%, right? So there's nothing that'll beat that. And grading is the fastest way to make money I've ever seen. Like, there's nothing in life where you could double or triple the value of an asset in 2 months, right? We live in a magical world.
It's crazy.
So it's just a question of, like, do you want to go through, you know, I mean, I could sit here and tell you to buy my program, but I'm not here to do that. You know, if you want to do it yourself, you could watch YouTube videos and go the painstaking route of doing it. You know, it took me about, I don't know, year and a half, 2 years of doing it very frequently to get really, really good at it. But once you get good at it, you know, it's kind of like the dam breaks and the waterfall just starts to go crazy because, like, you know, tripling your money every 2 months, you make a lot of money, right? It's just a question for your time. You know, my recommendation is if sports cards is something you enjoy doing, and I'm sure you like making money, I would go through the rough patch just to get good at it. Because buying graded will never make you as much money.
Right. Yeah, I know something like a PSA, you know, raw to PSA 10, I know is crazy. I've seen stuff go from 100 to 700.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah. Oh. The call failed. I'll call you back, Gainesville. Ooh.
I lost you. Sorry
yeah. I think we lost each other for a second, but continue.
No, the kind of like I've gotten lucky actually. I've only ripped about 10 to 12 of the Topps Chrome basketball retail, and I've already pulled a flag basketball border and a flag case hit patented. So I've kind of gotten lucky with that and sent that off. And just for instance, like the basketball border, right? It's going for like $250 raw, and I think I saw a 10 the other day sell for like $1,700. So that's just kind of what you were saying, an example of something just going crazy in value from raw to a 10.
Yeah.
So I know that's kind of the way to do it. I've just in my past, I've just kind of had the struggles of seeing, kind of like that guy said, right? Seeing something and seeing, oh, the edges of the corners look good, and then I get it in, and then there's a surface issue or something like that. I'm like, maybe that's why that guy didn't, when he pulled it, you know, send it off type of thing, like a Jaden. So that was kind of my question he kind of took originally, was like, any kind of tips about pointing stuff out like that, because that's just kind of what makes me nervous. Is why is this guy pull a Daniels and then throws it on eBay raw? It's been a year.
Yeah,
So.
a lot of people. So like a lot of people just don't grade cards. Like exactly what you're saying. They've had a terrible experience because they don't know what they're doing and they don't grade cards. So that's part of it. Another part of it is people don't want to grade $100 cards. They think it's a waste of money. That's another part of it. So like most people don't grade cards.
Gotcha.
So most people are in this hobby to just break open packs and boxes or just buy their favorite player and hold it. So yeah, most people don't grade, man. So I wouldn't
gotcha.
Buying a card of like a rookie of like Luka Doncic from like 6 years ago. Okay, there's probably something wrong with that card. But a card from a year ago, even 2 years ago, like I just graded a 10 of a Wembanyama rookie from 23, right? That's 3 years ago. The card is immaculate.
Nice.
The dude, he gave it. I bought it at a card show, but it was like a gold out of 10 Tectonic. I bought it for $4,000. The card was immaculate, like literally immaculate. Like I've never seen a card look so clean. And it got a 10. So
damn.
Yeah. So like it's
that's a good ROI right there.
Yeah. I haven't sold it. I'm gonna bring it to the next card show. We'll see. I think it'll go for like 12,000, but we'll see.
Damn.
But yeah, so it happens all the time. Most people don't grade.
Okay. Yeah, I appreciate that. That was kind of the main thing. I'm on eBay, almost daily looking at stuff, and I'll sit there and have a bid typed in. I'm like, and then I'll just kind of hesitate and be like, God, maybe there is something wrong that I'm not seeing.
Yeah,
that type of thing.
It's just a lack of confidence. That's all it is, because you haven't done it successfully. But like, you're starting a business. Technically, you're getting into something new. Nope, you timed out. I think Gainesville's bad connection. Well, hopefully that helped you out, Mr. Gainesville. I don't know if this is connecting. Oh, I think that's on my end, actually. The service is being wonky. I think I got it back. I just went into airplane mode and turned it off. But
I know bad connection.
Hey, I think that might actually be me.
No.
I think maybe. But sorry, continue with what you were saying.
No, you're good. No, I appreciate the info. I'm actually, I'll think about looking. I think it's called Major League Profits. I believe.
Actually, dude, I would do this here. I'm not gonna say. I hate to go on here and tell you to join the program and spend money. I'm gonna drop a link in the chat. We actually just opened this. It's a free community. Like there's no strings attached. It's totally free. And in that community, if you go on the top and click courses, there's like 30 to 40 trainings. It's all the trainings I've ever made with like screen share videos, me showing you exactly how it's done. And there's tons of videos in there on exactly how to evaluate the condition of a card. It's better than any YouTube video I put out. You'll go in there and learn a ton. It's totally free. I'll drop a link in the chat right now, but you just got to make an account. It's on a software called Circle. It's a totally free community just to help people. And that'll help you out a lot. So do that before, then you could, if you want to join the program, you could, but you don't have to.
Awesome. All right. I appreciate it, man. My name's Steven. It was great talking to you, and appreciate the info.
All right, Steven. Thanks, bro. Thanks for calling in. Call back in. Keep me updated.
Yes, sir. Will do. I appreciate it.
All right. Bye-bye.
All right, bye-bye.
All right. That was Steven. This is California. Up early, 7:30 over there.
Hi, this is James.
James, you got Eric. You're live.
Hey, Eric. How you doing, man? I love your show.
Thanks, man. Appreciate it. Are you a first-time caller?
I am a first-time caller.
Well, welcome.
Yeah. I've been listening for, less than a couple of weeks. I found you and started listening, and
nice.
There's a lot of guys out there that are full of you know what.
Sure. Yeah, that happens. That happens in any industry. How'd you find us?
I think it maybe just came across my feed, maybe on IG. Does that sound possible?
Very possible.
Or on YouTube, I'm looking at card guys, so maybe it came up that way.
Yeah, that's very possible. Well, how may I help you?
Well, a little bit about me. I'm a vendor, sports
Nice.
cards, and been doing it on and off, since '89.
It's a long time, way longer than me.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, I know a lot, but I'm not a know-it-all, and I still have more to learn for sure.
Yep.
And learning from you. You're a young man, and I'm thinking, man, this guy's good. I see some guys come up, doing the shows, and I see them just boom. They are on a certain way they do things, and they're just coming up fast.
Well, thank you. I appreciate it.
Yeah. Hey, I have what is it? 2019 White Sparkle.
Okay.
Ohtani Diamond King.
Okay.
PSA 10.
Okay.
There's apparently only 2, and you know about the White Sparkle, right? The print run that they think it is like 8 to 20.
Okay.
But yeah, there's one guy on eBay that's got one.
Got it. Is it optic?
Optic, yeah. Optic White Sparkle, Diamond King Shohei Ohtani 2019 PSA 10.
Got it. I see it here. I see the raw.
You see it?
Obviously I don't see any 10s
okay.
because, well, okay. Yeah, I see there's one raw sale. I see it like a year and a half ago.
Yeah.
So is your question, what's it worth and should you sell it?
Yeah, I mean, there's a guy on there. I've been asking him questions on eBay, and he's never replied about the card. He says, "Oh, it's a 1 of 1, only one, graded PSA 10." I messaged him and told him I have a 10, and was wanting to make a conversation with him, but it
never happened. Yeah, gotcha. So I'll tell you what I think the card's worth. So there was a sale in November of 24, a raw sale for $192.
Yeah, exactly.
So since November of 24, his value has about 5 times, maybe 5-6 times.
Wow.
So I'd put this card at like maybe $1,000 raw. And a 10, probably $3K, 2,500 to $3K is rough. It's a weird card, so it's like it's not licensed,
exactly.
So like could be a little less, but
exactly
in the ballpark of $2,000 to $3,000. I'd say closer to 2,500 to $3K if I had to take a guess.
Yeah, I mean, I've had it at display at shows, and people are it's just so rare.
Yeah.
And a lot of people are afraid, especially the guys that buy at the shows are doing, they're doing their own business with the cards.
Yeah.
So they see this one and they think, oh, that's going to be hard to move. But I'm thinking, a card like this at some point may, I don't know, may strike a chord and go crazy.
Well, what did
in value?
What did you acquire it for?
That's a tricky question because I pulled it from a pack. So these packs were redemption packs with the penny points.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's how I got those.
Interesting. Okay. So I mean,
but I opened up a ton of wax of all kinds, and that card's not gonna really make me or break me. There's a huge L opening up wax. So
yeah. So
right.
If I was looking to sell it, like, are you looking to sell it quick or you don't care?
I feel like putting it away and not even taking it to shows anymore.
Well, then that's a whole nother thing. I mean,
yeah,
I think personally, and once again, this is just an opinion, but
sure.
Ohtani's at his near his max value.
Yeah.
It's up like almost like triple in the past like few months, and he hasn't
Yeah.
even done anything yet. I mean, he's playing in the
Imagine
World
that.
Baseball Classic. So I would say if it
Yeah.
was me, I would sell it. I'm not someone to hold Ohtani, but
Yeah.
you never know. So
Oh man, yeah. I wish I was somebody to hold Otani.
you
I've been trying to sell this one at some of the shows, but like I said, the guys are leery because there's no comps really for it. So
yeah. I mean,
you
yeah,
have
it's
to
not
drive at it like you did right now.
yeah, it's not something I would buy either at a show because it's a weird card.
Yeah,
So
exactly.
yeah,
But it looks amazing. It's like,
yeah,
oh,
yeah.
goodness.
So it's a strange one.
Okay, and talking about PSA and all that, and I mean, we make mistakes, right? But they're making mistakes as well over there.
Of course.
And they seem to be undergrading GOATs, right? I mean, like Jordan, Brady, and Kobe, and guys like that, Ohtani.
You
They
said
seem to be
they're
undergrading those.
Yeah, with cards like that, like they're good cards. They're very picky on what they grade high because of the population report. So
exactly.
but it's been like that for a while. That's not something new.
No, exactly. Alrighty. I thank you.
All right.
Keep up the good work.
Thank you, man. Call back in. Keep me updated. Let me know if it sells.
All right. Appreciate it. Bye.
All right. Bye-bye. All right. We have Fort Lauderdale, Florida. You have Eric. You're live.
Hey man, how you doing? This is Edwin.
Edwin, what's up, man? How may I help?
Good. I just joined your academy program a few days ago.
Nice.
Spoke with some of the guys there. Very nice, everybody. And I have a question. More about kind of strategy. So, I'm a busy guy. I have kind of like several businesses and a full-time job and a newborn. So that takes me kind of like a good chunk of my day.
Yeah.
So a lot of the things I've been seeing is like, well, you can buy this $50 card, sell it for $300 or $400. So the amount of time that you would have to spend to make a significant income that for me would be like $10,000-$15,000 in profit.
Yeah.
It'll be a lot of cards. Is there a world, let's say, put a bankroll of $50,000-$60,000 on cards, and I want to make, let's say, $10,000 in profit a month, where I can have buy less cards and make the same amount of profit. Let's say instead of buying $50 to $150 cards, maybe I'll buy in between $500 to $1,500 cards. Does the math work the same?
No, it does not. So, well, number one, I'd say we all want to make 10,000 plus a month, but you got to start somewhere. Obviously, your first month, you're not going to make 10 grand unless you got really lucky. And you want to start with grading cards because it teaches you the fundamentals of cards. And like grading cards, there's no better way to make money. Like you're not going to triple the value of an asset doing anything else. So that's number one. Number two, when it comes to grading cards, it is better. So like buying $1,000 card, these cards are harder to find, they're harder to grade, and you don't make the same profit margin percentage. So like buying $100 card, way easier to find and grade because people don't really grade that stuff as much, and there's a lot of money there. The $1,000 cards, well, people buy that stuff and grade it, and no one's really going to let $1,000 card in good condition, raw, loose, so it's very hard to find. And you're dealing with different types of people when you start buying $1,000 cards, right? Buying $100 cards, you're dealing with your average collector. They break open packs and boxes. They have fun doing it. $1,000 cards, now you're dealing with people like me, right, who know what they're doing. That's number two. So I would, long story short, you'd rather have 10 $100 cards than one $1,000 card. Not only will you probably find the cards faster, when they grade 10s, you'll make more money, and there's a higher chance they grade a 10. Does that make sense?
Yeah, it makes sense. And I'm guessing the liquidity of the $100 card on a PSA 10 is going to be higher than the $1,000 card, 4,000 price after a PSA 10.
Correct. Yeah, it is. It's way easier to sell a $300 card than it is a $3,000 card, and like you'll get someone will pay full comps kind of right away as opposed to a $3,000 card you might have to trade. So when it comes to grading cards, the cards in the few $100 range, in my experience, are easier to make money on. But to be honest with you, like grading cards, if you're really good, profiting $5 to $10 a month is really, really good. But once you're, things go in a sequential order, right? So like once you get decent at grading cards, then you move on to buying cards already graded. This is where you could spend, unlimited money essentially. And, you kind of do what I do. I don't know if you watch how frequently you watch this podcast. But like, 2 months ago, I started buying football cards already graded. Daniels, McCarthy, who may or may not work out, but like Malik Willis is up a lot. I've spent, easily tens of thousands on these guys, and they're easy to find. They're already graded. They just sit on your desk and do nothing, and then you sell them when they go up in value. You just need to know what cards to buy, the right types of cards, but you could easily spend $100,000 a month doing that. But I teach things in a specific order because I want what's best for you long term. And grading cards is the first thing you want to do. I know, like the first month, or first few months, maybe you'll only make a few $1,000s a month, which I know is not your objective. But it's way better in the long term.
No, of course, yeah. So the play is grading cards at that 50 to let's say 150 range. That'll make 2-3x. Then go to the graded cards and then play the time in, by football after the football season, NBA after the football season, and so on and so forth.
Yep. Long story short, yes.
And got it. Perfect, man. That was my question.
All right, Edwin, cool. Yeah. Call back in. Keep me updated. Let me know how it goes. You have access to all the coaching and stuff, so you could always hit them up as well. They're better than me. So.
Thank you, man. Appreciate it.
All right, Edwin. Thanks, man. All right, that was Fort Lauderdale. This is Modesto, California.
Eric.
Hey, you got Eric?
Yeah, hey, this is Michael from Modesto, California. How you doing?
Michael, what's up, man? How may I help?
Hey, not much. I don't know if you've already addressed this. I got on your show a little late, but do you think how do you think the market's going to react to signing that 1-year deal to the Falcons for Michael Penix?
I don't think anything. In my opinion,
Okay.
It's not going to, like, Tua's value won't go up or down. Neither will Penix's, because Penix is most likely still going to be the starter. So I don't think it's anything. Obviously, if you're like a Penix guy, you would hope Tua wouldn't go there, but they have to do that because Penix always gets hurt, right? Like they can't have like you or me as their backup, right? They need someone decent.
Right.
So yeah, it's something they have to do. I mean, I saw that coming. Like if it wasn't Tua, would have been someone else, another decent backup. But I don't think it's going to do anything. You never know. We'll see what happens. But my opinion would be nothing.
Okay. And then one more question, if you don't mind.
Yeah.
Kind of came up on this Tyler Shook Red Wave, got a good deal on it.
Okay.
And it's already sent off to being graded. So should I kind of stay with that until right before the season starts or try to sell it as soon as possible?
I would not. So the new guys, so it actually works the other way with like new cards. So like Shador and Jackson Dart, their cards usually go down in value slowly as the season gets closer because as more PSA 10s come into existence and the hype dies a little bit, they actually go down. So like if you just look at another example, like at let's see. Here, let me show you something. So I'm sharing my screen here. Let's look at a silver prism. I don't know. Are there any silver prism Shuck PSA 10s yet? No, there's none. Let's look at a downtown Shuck PSA 10. So this card, you could see the past few sales, it's actually going down. So there was a sale of 1,600. So if we look in the past 60 days, here's more sales. So it's it started at $1,500 in the beginning of January, and now the last sale was $1,100. Why? Because not because he's a bad player. It's just because as the supply goes up, the demand goes down and the price goes down. It's just what always happens. So, long story short, I would sell that card as soon as I get it back if it was mine.
Perfect. All right, Eric. Well, I appreciate it.
All right. Thank you, man.
Yeah.
All right. Bye-bye. All right. I saw someone say in the chat that you called at 7:15. How long does it take to get a call back? I do not see your call, sir. So you might want to call again. Everyone's been called back. Just joined the circle group. Thank you guys. Appreciate it. I mean, well, you guys should be thanking me because that thing is sick. There's like, it's really good. That free group. Any other questions? Philly Cheese sports cards. I see what you said, but Merv texted Eric Bubala. What's this I hear about an MLP online community? Kavi's dropping links. Yes, he is dropping links. It's in the circle group. Hey, you have Eric. You are live.
Hey, Eric. It's Chris here in Dallas, Texas.
What's up, Chris? How may I be at your service?
Hey, just wanted to say, man, I love your show and everything you do. But
thank you.
I had a question about a week ago. I took your good advice and bought a Malik Willis rookie ticket auto. It's actually the stub. It's a PSA 1010 dual grade.
What's it? The stub. So it's numbered to 7.
Yes, sir.
Oh wow. What'd you pay for that?
Like $1,500.
Oh wow. Were there any sales on it?
No, I don't think it's ever. I could never find that it's ever sold. But as far as I can tell, like I can give you the certification number, but I think it's like the highest graded Malik card there is out there with his autograph. Yeah,
that's I see the sale here, 1508. Yeah, you'll probably want to hold that because it's a rare card, so everyone can see what you paid. So you're probably gonna want to hold it for 2 or 3 months, and maybe there'll be another sale that'll pop. I'm not sure, but it'll most likely do very well because he just went to the Dolphins, and now he's going to be a franchise quarterback.
Yeah, I was looking on eBay. Like someone has the out of 7 National Treasures, the RPA, and they're listing it at 25,000. It's not even graded; it's just raw.
Yeah, that card is more valuable than yours, but I think you'll be able to sell yours for 50% ROI once it's said and done. We'll see though, right? We don't know, but yeah, that's because it is rare. You're gonna have to hold it for a little bit, but that might be something. If you're plan on going to the National Card Show, you could probably do well with that over there.
I should have it back because it was like last week. I live in Dallas, and the card show is actually here in a couple of days. Would you stop it around there and see what anybody offers on it?
Yeah, you could try, but when you present it to somebody, they're gonna look at the sales and they're gonna see the same exact card, and you just paid 1508. So it might be kind of hard. And even if someone offers you like 1,700, I think you could hold it and make more money if you're spending money like that. I'd imagine that you're not poor, so you don't need the money. So you could shop it around. Maybe you'll get $2,000. I doubt it, but it's worth a try, right? It's riskless. It's not like it costs you money.
Yeah, I mean, if it's the rarest, highest, greatest Malik Willis there is out there, kind of adds some value to it, right?
Yeah, it does. It does, but it's just in my experience, because anyone spending that type of money is just going to look at the sales, right? Because they know what they're doing, and it's going to be hard.
That was kind of a different market a week ago than it is kind of today.
Yeah,
everybody kind of knew that was going to happen, but it actually finally did, I guess.
Yeah, you just need to see how it plays out, like how much as cards go up in value, because sales are still coming in, so we both don't know. But yeah, if his cards do go up a lot in value right away, which it seems like they are, yeah, it's worth it to bring it to the show.
Okay, yeah, maybe I'll call back next week and let you know how.
Yeah, let me know. Maybe someone will give you $2,500 for it. Who knows?
Okay. I appreciate it.
All right, have a good one.
You too. Thanks.
All right, bye-bye. All right. And that is, I think we're all through the callers. Malik Willis is going to be a franchise quarterback. Well, I don't know if he's going to be, but that's the plan. Like, that's why the Dolphins paid him 3 years, $65 million, $20 million a year. They are hoping he's their franchise quarterback for the foreseeable future, but we will obviously see. We don't know. But I'll give that a wrap for today. I do have a lot to do. We'll be back tomorrow. We do this Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday at 10 a.m. Eastern. If you guys want, there's a link. I can't copy and paste it, but a free community. Go and join it. It's on Circle. There's courses in there. There's videos, all that fun stuff. Like, comment, subscribe. I'll see you in the next.